Reverend Steve here, keeping it simple. We're going to be in Jonah 1. I'm going to be in verse 3. It kind of spoke more than I preached from the word yesterday. I wanted to lay the foundation of what we're getting into. And we're gonna get into this part of scripture today and discuss it. Like I said, I think this is a glimpse of us and our attitude in the church today. Many of us we love the Lord. The church loves the Lord. Don't get me wrong. God's people love the Lord, but we're scattered everywhere. Our theology, our hating one another, denominations, and everything else like that have definitely fogged many of us and our mission. And God has to bring a tribulation upon Jonah, just as he has to bring a tribulation upon the church. I truly feel that today, that a tribulation's coming, and it's for our good. It's to purify us. As he says many times in Scripture, many times in Scripture, he talks about a jar of clay. It's broken down, and he builds it back up again. That's what it's about. It's to purify us. We cannot go to Jesus and be the bridesmaid and be unpure. And there is so much that we hold on to, even against other denominations. We don't love one another. That's the biggest key. Jesus said that before he left. The world will know that God had sent him if we have love for one another. Where is that today? We all have denominations. We're all over the place. But let's get into this. I'm going to read this today, okay? So we're going to be in verse 3 of Jonah. But Jonah arose and to flee to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare and went down into it to go with them to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. So he's running away from God. And I believe a lot of the denominations today are running away from God. They think they have God. They pay their fare, and they go on their trip, and they do all the things that they need to do, but they're really running away from God. And we're going to get deeper into that. That, like I said, I run away from God. Everybody runs away from God. Does God give up? No, He doesn't give up. Tribulation comes. Tribulation comes to Jonah, and that's what we're going to get into tomorrow. Jonah's tribulation. He faces it. He understands it. And we're going to get into that when he's on the boat with the other sailors. That he faces it. It's him. It's his fault. He faces it. He takes the consequence, and God reacts, and God pulls him through. And that's what we need to understand. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.